Hey, hello, greetings, and good evening, bienvenidos, my old chums, and welcome to another riveting episode of what I like to refer to it as Figure Friday. Oh, yes, it is that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and, well, we basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. You best believe anything of that sort you're going to find right here on this channel. And of course, now look, I'm making you live from TikTok, but also from the YouTube channel as well. So, before the holiest moments, folks, please do me a favor. Please go and grab yourself something to drink, something to eat, a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to know that this is a green zone. Everybody is welcome. I mean, it's always nice to meet like-minded folks who would like to come and join me on tonight's episode. So please go and help yourself. Help yourself. Don't worry about me. I had my food not too long ago. It was delicious. I had to go with the chilies, good old chilies, for the time being. So please go and help yourself. Don't worry about me. I have my food and I got me some drink right here. Don't worry. It's just sweet tea with lemon in it. That's it. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Oh yeah, and for those of you guys who went to work today, I hope that you made it through work without losing your mind, and that you are chilling, and that you hope you made that paper, hope you made that paycheck, hope you made that bread, or if you're still grinding, that's always good too. But if you're also watching while at work, please don't let me be the reason that you will be without a productive position in a company, if I could, put it to you that way. Oh, wait, I should probably get that. Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay. Okay. Watch out for the turbulence. Yeah, a little turbulence. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah, and please do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Hydrate. It's necessary, and honestly, I believe in. Honestly. You try to join again. You're busy. Don't even worry about it. If you're busy, I get it. Really, it's all good. It's all good. It's not a problem, ma'am. Not a problem. Oh, shout out to Grateful Heart for the heart me. Yes, right there. Oh. Remember, gift givers, subs, and new followers, all y'all guys, y'all get howls. Don't forget that. Oh, definitely. It's definitely not Grateful Heart with the roses. Oh, they smell divine. Oh my goodness. Send me 21 roses, like 21 guns. 21 guns. Shout out to her again. Oh my goodness, she's amazing. Oh, good Lord, she's amazing. I love her. Okay, so as you can see, folks, we have hit the 3-minute marker, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I want to say hello and welcome back to those who are just joining us on this fine Friday evening, or if you're watching this as a highlight from the YouTube channel, welcome as well. So tonight's episode, we're actually going to be stepping backwards into a world that I feel like we've kind of neglected for somewhat of a little while. And of course, that is the world of DC. Yeah, DC Comics. To introduce, two new additions to the Wolfpack, because again, I feel like we haven't spoken about this world in a pretty good while. Or if we have, I just haven't paid attention. But that's just me, honestly. Hello and greetings, Lady Sumire. How are you, ma'am? How are you? Hope you're hydrating. Don't forget to hydrate. That's most important. Okay, now, first up, wait, I forgot. I almost forgot. So again, I invite you guys to please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath, and just chill and mellow out with your boy. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, I hope you guys are ready for this, because our first guest of the evening is actually going to require a little bit of physical activity. So please do me a favor, put your running shoes on to introduce our first guest of the evening, who was actually given the incredible gift of super speed, and thankfully he has come to a screeching halt to represent one of DC's most powerful families. So please, ladies and gents, give our first big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Max Mercury. Oh, hold on. There you go. But yes, that's right, folks. The blue streak of the Speedster family, the Flash family, has joined us tonight on this quite an auspicious Friday evening, and of course, he's brought with him a story. Thank you, Jesus. Get up out of there. Okay, so let me just get him out of his signature pose real quick. Ooh, nice. The joints are really good. Lovely. Okie dokie. Let me show you guys real quick, like, and bam, there he is. Now, ironically, folks, one of his other nicknames that he carries is actually called Quicksilver. And no, I'm not talking about the Quicksilver from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's a completely different person altogether. I mean, yeah, Quicksilver's a speedster, but when it comes down to it, I mean, I would probably bet more money on Max Mercury here in a foot race, but that's beside the point, honestly. And being that this is part of the McFarlane family, and luckily I was able to snag a gold label status figure here. He also comes with a stand, a couple of effects, and a collectible trading card. Show that to you guys right there. And again, he does come with some facts here on the back of it, but I'd rather let I'll share that with you guys in just a moment. I want to share a little bit of history about Mr. Mercury here. Now, for example, Mr. Mercury here was born in the early 19th century, but by the year of 1838, he had actually been assigned as a messenger at a fort. And he actually made friends with the local Blackfoot clan. Unfortunately, his fort commander, who did not trust any single one of these clan members, leveled a bounty on the clan and ordered a full-scale massacre. Now, luckily, the shaman of the clan, who had survived, but just barely, as he was mortally wounded, and with his dying breath, he actually told Max that many tribesmen were actually on their way back from returning from a hunt, and that they would be ambushed if not warned quickly. Now, with a pinkish substance that he was able to form in his hands, the shaman drew a lightning bolt on Max's chest, and he gave a prayer to the god of the storm and wind. And in that moment, after he passed, Max had actually he actually began to run, and he ran faster and faster and faster and faster still, because in that moment he was actually granted the gift of super speed, and that was basically as swift as the wind. Now, being with these new abilities that he had, he took the soldiers' weapons and he caught the Blackfoot arrows in midair, which is really cool, honestly, because that's one of those like Speed Force moments where everything around you just stops, and yet you're literally moving at the same pace you move at almost every single day. I think that's really cool. Bro. Oh, excuse me. Now, he devoted the next few years of his life to actually protecting the natives and the settlers from one another, as there was a nickname that he was given. It's called Awehota, and basically known as Wind Runner. However, one night during a thunderstorm, Max had actually felt drawn to the lightning from a sort of deep need within his heart. So he ran as he had never ran like before, breaking all the barriers, and he began to draw into what was known as the Speed Force. Yes, I'm talking about the same Speed Force in which all speedsters are drawn to. The energy field that is actually given to every single speedster, including the Flash, Barry Allen. Now, he finally met his glorious destiny, but fear was actually the only thing that was holding him back. Now, doing so, he hesitated on one moment where he actually ran into the Speed Force, and it actually sent him ricocheting through time to the year of 1891 in the city of New York, where there he actually spends most of his days still being a symbol of good and helping the good people around them, and being a defender of right. Lovely. Oh goodness. Now, As I said, I will read off what it says on the the trading card. My apologies. So, um, it's basically the same story. He was imbued with the power of Speed Force as a member of the U.S. Cavalry in the 19th century, following a massacre of Native Americans. When a dying shaman enchanted Max, granting him unlimited super speed and the ability to shift his molecules and phase through solid objects. Yep. And he was actually known over many years by many names, including Windrunner, the Zen Master of Speed, Quicksilver, and Whip Whirlwind. Which, I mean, yeah, kind of plucky nicknames, but hey, he's a plucky character. He's a speedster. So, hey, who knows, right? So, I did find out some pretty interesting fun facts about Mr. Mercury here. For example, did you guys know that out of all the speedsters in the Flash family, he is actually the oldest living speedster? I kid you not, because if you think about it, it actually makes sense because the whole speedster thing started up with him in the 19th century. So, I mean, in a way, it makes sense. And another fun fact that I found out is that he actually became the legal guardian of the fellow speedster known as Impulse, which, of course, if you guys don't know who that is, that's Bart Allen. If you, I'm just saying, if you don't know, I'm just saying. Oh yeah, and again, probably the most interesting fact that I found out is that he himself was the first speedster to ever touch the Speed Force through history. And yeah, that includes before Barry Allen, because if you look at the gaps in time, we're talking 19th century and, probably the year 2000s. So yeah, you can probably guess why he was the oldest speedster and, of course, the very first speedster of his kind. Yeah, and I'm talking older than Jay Garrick, so don't try to go there, please. Jay Garrick and all the other speedsters, they're all respectable speedsters in their own time. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, yeah. And again, he also comes with, okay. Yes. These little boys right here. Check that out. They're like little lightning effects. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty cool. They attach to his body, in certain aspects, certain areas. Don't worry. Like, say, for example, I wanted to touch it. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. Wait, yeah, right there. I see it. Wait, no. Yeah. See, because they go like that, so it kind of looks like he's actually picking up speed with lightning, electricity. And of course, you guys know that every single speedster has different lightning, of course, right? Because the Flash's is yellow, Zoom's is blue, his is blue, light blue. Oh, goodness. I cannot remember his daughter's name for the life of me. But hers are actually purple. Okay, so put that right back there. Lovely. Okay. Now, are you guys good? I want to make sure you're good before we are continuing because I try not to speak too fast. Because, like the Flashes, I sometimes don't know when to slow down. But, just saying. Oh, make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you are hydrating. Don't worry, I'm going to hydrate right now. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so next up, we are actually going to be stepping into the Hall of Legends. I'm talking the Hall of DC Legends here to introduce a true crusader to ever don the cape and cowl, due to the fact that he's also one of my favorite variations or variants of this particular Dark Knight. So please, ladies and gents, give me one more big wolf pack welcome to Mr. Bruce Wayne, aka the Batman. I apologize for the glare on the box. There you go. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. But that's right, folks. The man who did the one of viral Batman memes you've ever seen on the internet today has danced his way into tonight's episode. And of course, he was portrayed and played by the amazing and never unforgettable Adam West. So show you guys right here. Check him out. And as you can see, he's sporting his trademark Batman look of his particular era, you know. And of course, this cape. Oh wow! Wait, hold up. Oh, that's cool. You can. It's got a little wire that you can post the cape. That oh, that's awesome. Oh wow! I'm not gonna lie. That is boss. That is boss. I gotta tell you, old chum, it's quite perplexingly boss. Really cool. Really cool. Um, he does come with a couple of accessories and 4 interchangeable hands. Again, another member of the McFarlane family. Can I have the trading card, please? Yes, indeedy. Yes. 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 Okay. Oh, wait, what? Enter for a chance to win. Oh! You can actually win for a limited edition replica cowl. Oh man, you got me! You got to be kidding me! Hold on, does this thing have an expiration date? Oh, I was too late. It expired in February. Oh, dang! I should have jumped on it the first time I picked it up, but I let the whole waiting game get the better of me. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. The fact that I have this particular one in my joining my pack, that's always good for me. But thankfully, again, he's sharing some very valuable intel with me about his life story. For example, I'm sure you guys know the story of him. Batman is the alter ego of multimillionaire businessman and philanthropist Bruce Wayne. My apologies. Excuse me. And of course, as in the comics, like everybody else has read the stories before, Bruce's parents were murdered when he was a child, after which Bruce fully dedicated himself to fighting crime. And his parents' murders were actually mentioned in 2 episodes of the Batman series, which of course is High Diddle Riddle, and later in the Joker's the Epitaph, honestly. And knowing that criminals are cowardly and superstitious, Bruce came up with the disguise of a humanoid bat to instill fear in lawbreakers and, of course, donning in the name of Batman. Though never really mentioned in this series, circus acrobat Dick Grayson became Batman's youthful ward following a very similar situation in which his parents were murdered. Now, under Bruce's guidance and tutelage, Grayson actually adopted the heroic identity of Robin, the Boy Wonder, and he actually ended up becoming Batman's sidekick against the vile, villainous scoundrel of the underworld, in which, of course, they always look to get their man. They fight crime on a daily basis, and they do not stop because, hey, when you're being Batman, the grind never ends. Now, I did find out some pretty interesting fun facts about this particular variation of Batman. So please remember that. But before I forget, I'd very much like to share the Bat gear with you guys that he has so graciously allowed me to share. For example, what's one thing that every single Batman throughout history has always had in common? One particular gadget that always gives him an edge against the criminals. The Batarang. Yes, that's right, folks, because if you think about it, the Batarang is one of the most iconic pieces of Batman's arsenal. And honestly, I invite you guys to name me one Batman that does not use a Batarang of any kind. I would very much love to see that, honestly. And he also comes with what's known as a bat scanner. Now, basically, what this is for is that, yes, it helps them to locate certain signals that are being transmitted across, like, I don't know, all kinds of radio frequencies. And of course, it allows him to hone in on those frequencies, whether it be a crime or a police scanner. And of course, he's able to use it to his advantage to sort of help out the boys in blue. Okay. And again, he has 4 interchangeable hands. And I'm not going to lie, I love this because not only did they include some regular ones, well, of course, one for holding the Batarang, but they also gave him his iconic meme fingers. That's awesome. You could tell whoever made this guy was paying attention. He was raised right. Now, about those fun facts. For example, did you guys know that this particular variant of Batman has brown hair, as opposed to his mainstream counterparts? They always ended up having black hair. I honestly, he's the only one with brown hair. I kid you not. And unlike other Batmen, he is completely oblivious and unaware of the concept of the multiverse. So it doesn't really impede him or keep him up at night, because he doesn't spend most of his nights wondering, like, are there other Batman out there like me? Now, probably the most interesting fact that I found out about him is that if you guys have noticed that any single Batman series that you have seen, whether series, movie, cartoon show, the bat signal is always featured. However, in this one, it was rarely used in the series, but that's only because this Batman is contacted during the daytime. So that's one thing that always sets him apart from every single Batman variation, which I thought, it makes him one of the more unique Batmen, and again, one of my favorite variants of the Caped Crusader. But, oh yeah, and they both come with a pair of black stands, so that way they have their support just in case when they go up on the shelf. So, with that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. So from here, I'm going to be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. I will be playing Fort tonight simply because a new chapter has begun, and it is bringing back the Star Wars era. So I'm looking forward to that. I invite you guys, please come over and have a look-see. Come check me out. Come and yap in my ear, tell me how your day was. Tell me what you've been up to. And also, feel free to hit the subscribe button when it does appear right here. Feel free to sample either one of this video or, I don't know, maybe this video if you're feeling, anxious. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. And as always, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, be zen as always, and peace.